Hello viewers, I'm your German Snob and I welcome you all to another episode of Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Today we are going to infiltrate a manufacturing plant for human augmentations, which is held hostage by a group of, well, as it seems, Puritan terrorists. Puritan? No, not really. I think Luddite is the word I'm looking for. Of Luddite terrorists, who for some reason are against the concept of human augmentation because... I guess there doesn't really need to be much more of a motivation, because sometimes people are just against things for the sake of being against things. Now look at that guy right here. We are going to take him out. Just like that. Non-lethally, of course, because you get more experience points for that. To be perfectly honest, this game is a bit weird about that, in that it... Hey, dude, I want to pick you up, kinda. Just... Well, actually, first let me search you, because you have money on you, and that's good. And then let me pick you up and drag you somewhere where your friends can't find you. What I was just about to say here. It is usually much smarter to leave enemies alive because you do get more experience points for it. And I would say it's much smarter to a point where there is really no good reason to kill them pretty much ever. I guess technically you could say that... Oh, let me get up there. Technically you could say that if they're only unconscious and other enemies find them, they are able to wake them up again. But if you hide the bodies, you never really have to worry about any of that. Now here we are, on the roof, which is the means by which we will enter. However, it would look like the floor is somehow electrical, because there are wires and stuff. So that means we need a means to bypass that. Like, for example, creeping through here. And from here on, I think we can unplug. No, we can't. Oh. Yeah, we can't. But we can turn off the power. Which is just as good as far as I'm concerned. And that means we can just go through here. Right. Now, I don't know if that helicopter is a good helicopter, but I should be careful and take care that it doesn't see me. I don't know. Black helicopters, can they ever be good?
Pritchard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
And here we are, and now it's time for some stealth. Now let's get a good view of the room. Are there any enemies in here? I would almost suspect that there are, but from where I am standing I can't see them. Well, there is one anyway. Excuse me for a moment? Yeah, now there is one. We could take him down from here. But the question is, are there more of them in here? And it would seem that there are, because there is his friend, and there would have been a chance that he might have seen me if I just shot him. Actually, it would seem like there are a good number of people in here. So maybe taking them out wouldn't be the best idea. Well, fact is, we are here, we need to get over there. What is the best way over there? That is for me to find out. Hey, more tranquilizer darts. I'm gonna take them quite gladly. Okay, wanna take bets of how many times I'm going to die trying to cross this room? I do not think you want to take bets. Not at all. Okay. If I jump up here, then I shouldn't be visible to anyone. Or so I hope. Then I'm gonna go down here, and I should still be fine. And then things are getting a bit trickier. Huh. Well, we could take out him if we really wanted to. But I can't say I really want to. At best I kinda want to, but it doesn't seem to be worth it. Now let's just quietly go over there, hope that this guy doesn't turn around. A double-barreled shotgun is something I need right now about as much as a hole in the head. And that would have been an alternative entrance. So in that case, sorry, let me reload. Now let's for once try to be smart about this. If I wanted to jump over there, what would my chances be? I'd be hesitant to say that they're the best.
I think it came from around here.
Yo, you see anything?
And they heard me. Well, great. Fantastic, just as I hoped for. Now this would just be an alternative entrance.
Nothing. Hey, maybe it's your old lady looking for some action.
I think so, at the very least. Do I have a map of the area? Yes, sir, I do. Time to zoom out. The direction I want to go is that right here. So I reckon I can just... first take a look at this if the area is clear. Yeah, it is. That guy there, he won't bother us. Famous last words. So that means we can make our way across the room. Towards more... more important places. Or if not more important, at least more relevant to our mission objective. The minimap seems to tell me that there are enemies in here.
Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
Indeed. Sorry,
Give me
gentlemen.
an excuse, and none of these body polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
Body polluters, Jesus. How about these PCs? Anything
We're
interesting
taking a
on them?
stand for the human race. This is self-defense.
Feel free to read it.
Rush this place, I dare you. We've got
By all
a
means do.
surprise for you in here.
Yep, and on that one,
You reporters make sure
as
you
I
get
said,
all of
feel
this.
free to read
Tell
it.
the world.
Of course, you have the luxury of being able to just stop the video if you wanna.
When you see what we find in here,
I need to
then
save
you'll
time,
know.
so
You'll all finally
I only
listen.
get to read it once I look over the video, once I've uploaded it.
Fight back, all
Or
you
maybe not
true
once I
humans out
uploaded
there.
it, but at least
Fight
once I...
back.
Am I standing in a blind spot? I
Don't
might.
let the hands just take everything from you.
I absolutely might be. Okay, guys, you ain't gonna turn around. Or at least I would very much appreciate that.
Smoking a cigarette. Why?
Shouldn't be wondering all
That wouldn't be a good door to go through.
Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
So maybe once again I am going to pass by these nice gentlemen and
Give me an excuse, and none of these body polluters gets out of here alive. You hear me?
There's an air vent here.
We're taking a stand for the human race. This is self-defense.
If there is, I can't access it.
Rush this place, I dare you. We've got a little surprise for you in here.
So maybe that door is without alternative after all.
You reporters make sure you get all of this.
Yep, room is clear. The minimap is being quite helpful right now, so we're just going to enter the toilet. What do we have here? A tablet. The sleepwalking world. Wake up, a fortress of lies is hidden in the heart of America. It has many names: Dreamland, Groom Lake, Area 51. Magic. For decades, this clandestine military facility has been declared a non-place. It does not exist. What transpires beneath the desert sands there is isolated from oversight of any kind. If they will not open, they must be forced. Lethal military technologies and so on and so forth. Protected by killers and assassins, blah blah blah, heading straight into Alex Jonestown. There anything else in here other than toilets, which is what is to be expected. In the futures, even the toilets are going to look futuristic. Apparently. And the toilet mirrors, I guess. Well, sure, why not? How about the other one? Nope, I was kind of hoping for an air vent or something to be here. But the game doesn't seem to want to be that generous to me. So just gonna go straight through. Yikes! That guy's coming my way. Please don't come in here, please don't come in here, please don't come. He didn't come in here. Well, in that case, good night. I think another advantage that killing has compared to just knocking them out is that if you kill them, the animation might take not quite as long. Don't quote me on that though, because I really can't guarantee it. You just gonna go in here? Yeah, please. So let's just assume that you passed out on the toilet. Great. Now our little "here's the target" cross points us this way. And in that case, this way we are gonna go. Yep, there's a guy in there.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Hack the door manually? I can do that. I could also go in the locker rooms and find a code that we need there. But if I am not wrong, you get more experience points for hacking.
When
And
hacking, your
remember
goal
how
is
that
to
works,
take
so-
control of a device's registries, so you can access the security codes within. To do it, you must navigate the network, capturing nodes as you go along. You begin a hack from your point of entry in the system, the I/O port. To capture a node, simply place the cursor over it and hold the interaction button. A wheel will appear, showing you the programs that can be used against it. Traveling from node to node is accomplished using bridges. A bridge can be unit...
Alright, I think I can manage to figure it out. I don't quite remember the hacking minigame, but I don't think it was too hard. I might still fuck this up, but 45, yeah. This triggers that, then we can capture that, and that means we can take that thing.
Access granted.
See, that wasn't hard. To be honest, I actually really like the hacking minigame in this game. It's just... Again, I didn't remember it all that vividly. But it is pretty fun. Also, hacking in this game is important. Once we are able to upgrade our abilities, it is something we should probably prioritize. So how about this room?
He asked me. Kept calling me a big... No way, no.
There are a few people in there.
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up, J-Ro.
If I'm not wrong, about 4.
Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Uh-huh. Now, what is the best way to approach this? Who can say for sure? Okay. This is probably going to turn out to be a pretty bad idea. But let's go down there and hope... Okay, one is... I told you this was a bad idea, so at the very least I am self-conscious. Let's try this again, but this time more successfully. Maybe this would be a pretty good point to try out my tranquilizer rifle. I may not have quick saved at a very good point, excuse me for a moment. Alright, now let's try this again. This time I think I have a plan. Or you know what passes as a plan in some societies. Pretty much it was going in here. There should be a security camera in here. That is not good. But it's also not yet something to get genuinely... Yikes. Okay, don't want to be seen by that guy. But it's also not yet something to get genuinely worried about. What is important is that we stay out of sight of the cameras. There is... Pretty much not do what I just did. Not that. I didn't think it would turn around that far. God, I'm not good at this game. X. Yeah, much better that way. I think we might be able to stay in the blind spot of the camera. That would be good, yeah. And now that we've done that, we can just casually walk over here and be out of its sight. Is going in there something that I want to do? I want to say he doesn't look like a terrorist, but I think he actually is. Good night. Was that a silent takedown? Apparently it was. Well, just look how sneaky I've been. And you too. I I don't think someone standing across the room would have managed to not hear
Is
this.
David Seraph hiding something?
In fact, I'd
For tonight,
argue that
this is Eliza Cassan reporting to you
in that
live
animation it was
from
much more
Vegas.
important that it looks flashy than that it is genuinely practical. But that's just a hunch I have.
That breaking news coming out of Detroit.
Now, what do you people have on you?
Still not saying much about the situation.
Money, that's what you have on you.
A militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries
That
plant.
PC is not on, so that
Workers
means
have
we
been
can't
taken
use
hostage,
it.
and the entire city holds its collective breath.
And
I
he has
doubt I
a
need to
PDA in
remind
there.
you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm
These
has
get
been
added to
attacked.
our media
The first
logs.
time.
Should be in here. Yep. That's where we have it.
6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research.
How about that camera? We are not standing in its sight, in its line of sight, you would almost say. How about that man? We were standing in his line of sight. But we couldn't hold his attention. Good. So let's go in there. Yeah, sure, let's hack it. Or let's at least try. Here we go. Blend one there. Blend another one there. That gets its attention, but that's not so bad. Fortify this. Blend one there. Blend one there. And then blend one there. And that should work.
Access granted.
And here we are. And I think that means that this would be a pretty good point to stop. Well, let's go through that door first. Right. So now would be a pretty good point to stop recording for today. So I'm your German snob. This is Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'll be seeing you next time. And I hope next time I won't fumble around as much as I did today, because that wasn't very good. But until then, I'll be seeing you. Ciao.